Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. There's the whistle.
There's the golden nugget, that is Paul Scholes, one of the game's unsung heroes.
And nothing seems to change him. All that adulation, he's the same bloke.
Agreed, but on a world level, he ought to have...
Gordon! Goal! Serbia! And the game springs instantly to life.
The perfect show of intent. Great purpose, great industry, and great confidence.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Germany finding themselves unexpectedly behind. And he's gone searching crossfield. Oh, there's a probing ball. And that pass just didn't quite work. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Serbia clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
He's picked his way, takes a shot! It's in! They're level in a trice!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Now it's Villa, and the counter is on. Adams knocks it into space. It's a promising position. White did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And it's Rivaldo. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Mendieta, that's a cute ball. Now it's Neymar. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. That could spell trouble. Big chance! Tries a shot! Goal! Germany! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Germany get themselves into the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Messi unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And that's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Villa. And this is Messi. He's shifting through the gears here. Shapes to shoot! It's in! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
So the lead now is 2.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Can he get it through? Neymar is wide and looking to get onto this. It's not an especially good pass, that. Great vision. Rivaldo. Can he get on the end of this? Half an hour played now. Mukiele. And the pass is intercepted. Rafinha, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. Messi showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Neymar. Serbia are still behind as we reach out for half-time. He's found a way through. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now it's Villa. He's through here. And this is Messi. And Messi! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Messi clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Adams tries to clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Rafinha. Mendieta. Pass is just off target. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Serbia clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
That is ended up in no man's land. And it's Neymar. Girassi. Mendieta. Is there any support? He might not need it. Messi with 2 goals already to his name. He can run onto that. He is through here. Oh, that's a fine interception. Oh, no, it's an own goal!
No, I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen.
And we've reached half-time.
The own goal was symptomatic of their first-half performance. They're not at it.
And now, please turn towards the screen for a special presentation featuring our guest performers today. Substitution.
There's the start of the second half.
Serbia really have played into their opponent's hands here, Peter, and they need to sharpen up. They'll get chances in this second half, I'm sure of that. They just have to make sure they don't waste them. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Great chance! Serbia have the chance to go the other way. Looking for the run. He's on it, can he get away? Adams, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Goes for a shot! And the keeper threw out a limb.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
So, third corner of the game. Serbia are looking to go forward now. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe looking to play him in. Now, can they get him away?
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
He's got away. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And he's managed to get free. Oh, that was vital. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. DiMarco. Beckenbauer. And they've switched it over to the other side. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He has found the way through. Adams with a fine tackle. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Out to the right.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. It'll be a throw-in. Oh, that's well spotted. Opts to play it back. It's their second corner of the game. Adams! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
That was really good pressure. They did enough to put him off in the end.
Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, that's fabulous. He's found some space. Can he finish? Yes! Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away. It's become a case of men against boys. Just about up to 75 minutes. That's a lovely pass. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Rafinha plays a sharp little ball here. Oh, they could be caught out here. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Mukiele. He shifted it to the flank. Now it's Gordon. Great ball, and he's in here. Oh, shooting chance! And he hits the net. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had...
Rafinha! And he seemed certain to get the sixth. So their fourth corner of the game. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Endrick. That's a sharp pass. Looking for options for movement. Gordon! And this is Ronaldinho. He's had it taken off him. Into the last 5 minutes. Oh, important interception. Aimed beyond the defence. Girassi was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Nicely weighted ball. Played out to the left flank. Oh, he's found support out wide. He is through here. Swept in. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. And he's worked it through. This looks promising. He's found a way through. Ronaldinho. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. That's the end. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match, as neutrals, we all love to come and see. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Serbia desperately failing to impose themselves on the game. Decidedly flat, disjointed in so many...
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So it's away we go then.
I think it's only right for me to respectfully acknowledge Fabio Cannavaro as being a little giant.
Tries a shot! In for the pieces! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Pullet tries making a foray down the right.
Just needs a little bit of fine-tuning.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation.
Rafael Leao! And that is wildly off target.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Sané. Now it's Hullet. Galatasaray, disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. There's the crossfield ball. Rafael Leao. Can he finish? Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Serbia with the corner. They're first. Can he finish? Corner number 2 then.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh no, this does not look good. Great vision. Great chance! It's in! 2 to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, look at the manager here. He's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Galatasaray are doing very nicely, thank you.
We're looking at a...
He rises! Glorious! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! Just one in it now. The game takes on a whole new complexion. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Serbia get themselves back into contention.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Now it's Rafael Leao. And it's Hullet. Batistuta. And this is Ronaldinho. Lovely, now then. Spread it left. Batistuta was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Pull it. Now it's Batistuta. Pirlo can so cleverly bypass the press. Rafael Leao. Decent progress down the left. Cannavaro gets across to intercept that. It's a good run down the right. Now there, and the shot! Cafu does well to get it back, and it's Hullet.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Adams deals with that comfortably. And now the breakaway.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Sané. Now it's Hullet.
Such good technique.
He's picked his way through. Has a look and goes for a shot! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Galatasaray certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Now it's Ronaldinho. And he's cut it out. Lima. Spread out to the left. Cafu kept his eye on it, and he's there. Can he get on the end of this? He's in plenty of space here. Up he goes! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Kane brilliantly anticipated the delivery, and he'll be annoyed it didn't lead to more.
Now it's Rafael Leao. Climbs up big! He's been taken down, and the referee has pointed at the spot. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. This then to draw level. A formality, we're level. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Played a game of double bluff here, I think.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
There's the whistle for half-time. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football. So there was the first half.
We've seen some really terrific football in that half with the flow of goals. And of course there are mistakes, but I'm not in a mood to moan.
Quite a half. More of the same, please. Score at the interval, 2-2.
And a quick reminder today that parking in the area around the stadium is strictly forbidden. Please use parking provided by the club or any other...
So it's back to business. This looks promising. And it's Lima. Threads one in. Shapes to shoot! Pirlo gets good distance on it. Another throw-in. Now, can they get him away? Has crossed into the middle.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Out towards the flank. Ronaldinho running with the ball. Not the most accurate pass. Beckenbauer. Pass somewhat off target. Lovely pass, but can he get there? No way through, so... And Hullet! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
It's really well read here, but having done the hard part, he'll be slightly disappointed not to make more of it.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And now a sudden chance to counter. And that has been cut short. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Batistuta! Oh, it's hit the post!
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Mateus cuts out the pass. He shifted it to the flank. Oh, that's fabulous. Crossed into the middle. And that has been slung wide. Crossed in once more. And the keeper gets his hands on it.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Now it's Ronaldinho. Mukiele. In with the challenge. Hullet. Hullet looking to penetrate opposition lines. Ronaldinho. He's in a great position here. Lima. Davids. Out to the left it goes. Foot in. And here's Sané. And this is Batistuta. No, it's come to nothing. Tries to pass it through. Oh, well played, well sorted out. That's a lovely, neat pass. Hullet puts his foot on the gas. That's a sharp pass. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Look at the space here. Serbia can breathe again, just.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
And he's managed to get free. Looking for the run. Oh, delightful ball. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Well timed, excellent interception. Nicely weighted ball. Davids picks it up out wide. And it's safely in the keeper's hands.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Skims one in. Donnarumma claims it. Safe hands. Cafu promptly onto that, and that is that.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
He's shifting through the gears here.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Ah, he's given it away.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Perfectly measured that.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Lima unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Pirlo demonstrating his defensive quality there. They'll have one final crack at it. Can he get it through? Played in by Sané. And that's been well dealt with. And that will be it. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other. But it wasn't to be, and they're all square. Rafael Leao taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. There's the whistle, and here we go. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a show, I'm certain of that. Serbia with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Adams! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Mukiele picks it up from the goal kick. Can he get on the end of this? And the shot! Goal! Serbia! First blood drawn. He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Well, how's that for composure, Peter? You can see the keeper tried to put as much pressure on him by staying upright, but it didn't faze him, not in the slightest.
So, a breakthrough already. Mbappe! DiMarco, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Neymar. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Tries to play it through. Oh, that's a key interception. Could move up a gear here. And it's Kluivert. He's in space and looking for options. That's tidy. It's a good-looking delivery. Shot at goal! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And he's there to belt it away. Played back in. Great vision. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's shifting through the gears here. Looking for the run. Serginho receives it in a wide position. Beckenbauer. De Bruyne! Now, what about a counter-attack? Davids promptly onto that, and that is that. Now it's Hazard. And that's going right the way across. Neymar knocks it into space. Nice interception, well timed.
Neymar really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Kane unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And he's managed to get free. Can he finish? It's in! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Arsenal grabbed the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter.
Oh, he's been caught napping!
That's good play from him.
And here's Van Nistelrooy. Van Nistelrooy showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. He gets big! Goal! Arsenal! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Out to the left it goes. And it's DiMarco. Oh, played right into his path. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Lima, and this is Neymar. Ball driven towards... It's a mighty effort! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Just eases him off the ball. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Now it's Doué. Davids, who does have an assist to his name. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And that's play... Shoots! Can he get it through? Girassi looking sharp there. Aimed beyond the defence. That is a crunching tackle. Kluivert, can he latch on to this? Neymar, looking for options for movement. Chance! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
This possibly the last play of the half. Hazard. And there is the half-time whistle. So, engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. And we are up to the break.
Oh, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good. Too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
This is quite a battle.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
He shifted it to the flank. Oh, he's found support out wide. Real chance! Superb goal!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
And it's been given away. Serbia come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
He's picked his way through. Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card. The player's body language here is a bit grim. It is not looking great at all. So what can they conjure from this one? Looking to widen the gap even further here.
That, Peter,
he's going for goal! It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Hazard takes aim and crosses. Crossed in again. Tries to get it clear.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this...
And he has been fouled there. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Out towards the flank. Back into the middle. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Mukiele. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played. Well stopped.
Now that looks a decent ball. Nice bit of trickery. Played in. And that has been cleared. Serbia are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Crosses it in. Well read. And the danger is averted. And the counter is on. Spread it left.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Oh, the touch is just too thick. Could really have done without that.
It speaks for itself, doesn't it? Best left there.
Threads one in. Mbappe! And he's been shifted off it. Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Plays a sharp little ball here. He is through here! And this is Neymar.
Serbia clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Serginho cuts out the pass. Yamal. He's had a shot! Goal! And there's the goal they've been looking for. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application.
Can he finish? Now, who's going to be first to this? Nicely weighted ball. Girassi looking to run onto it. And the pass is it. Doué! Oh, he's gone for goal! Mendieta! An individual masterpiece! He's got himself an absolute peach. And they are cruising away. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
So now the difference is shapes to shoot. Oh, it's fallen kindly here. Oh, taken with style. And they are right back within touch. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
Substitution for Serbia.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. So is this the start of a comeback? Oh, there's a probing ball. Tries to pass it through. Mohamed Salah providing an outlet on... And a shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Mbappe has it out wide and in space. There's the shot! Relentless! Just relentless! And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. That is good alertness. And it's Azar. And time is up. Serbia have won it by sheer force of character. As winning teams do, they managed to find that little extra when they needed it. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strength.
This is where they want to be, one small step away from greatness. Win today, and they will be up there amongst the elite. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And we're underway. Serbia come into this game needing something. Tries a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Lamine Yamal is offering a wry smile there.
Serbia with the corner, they're first. Adams! He's missed, but not by that far.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Davids, nicely weighted ball. And that's a simple one for the keeper. And it's Nedved. He can run onto that. No, that's been intercepted. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Tevez is in a really good position out wide. Zola. Chance! It's in!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
New Zealand are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Serbia finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Can he get it through? And he plays one through. Rafael Leao. Pull it.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
That ball looks a good one. He's on it, can he get away? And he shoots! It's in! And they're at it again, in double quick time. Oh, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel. So that's two now without reply.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? It's Nedved! And one more try! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
New Zealand certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
He's picked his way through. Kane! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Mukiele looking to go deep. Van der Sar claims it without any fuss. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Hullet.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Now it's Rafael Leao. And it's Davids. Oh, played right into his path. Nedved.
Serbia are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Rafael Leao could try cutting inside here. Oh, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Oh, he's been flattened there. Nedved. And the counter is on. Oh, that's fabulous. Goes for a shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Shoots! This time, surely! And it's there! And the lead is extended still further. Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Substitutions taking place.
Serbia can now introduce the first of their substitutes. 3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Vlahovic gets through on his own. That is ended up in no man's land. Corner number 2 then. And that's gone all the way through to the keeper. And now a sudden chance to counter. Beckenbauer kept his eye on it, and he's there. Serbia can, of course, make a change whenever they choose. That's the keeper's ball. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Serbia are still behind as we reach out for half-time. Now, can they get him away? Yamal. 5 minutes till the break. A slightly better... Oh, what has happened here? He's got away, and Hullet! Keeper's got his work done.
Well, he looked pretty much unstoppable there. The only thing missing was the finish, of course.
It's their second corner of the game. Girassi clears it away. Serbia have the chance to go the other way. Oh, this looks sharp. Looking for the run. DiMarco cuts out the pass. Now he's off and running.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
And that could set him on his way. Girassi. And here's Nunez. Zola. Great vision. Oh, that looks a good ball through. And he's managed to get for Zola! Oh, taken with style. Players ecstatic. Fans delirious. This is... And the first 45 minutes are up. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them.
Substitution in progress.
And the second half gets underway. Serbia changed their lineup for the second half. A reaction, no doubt, to the half-time score. Always onto this. It's a pretty loose pass. Beckenbauer, Doué chasing after it. And that's been slipped through. Big chance! He's put it wide.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Adams goes direct. Cafu. Zola. Threads one in. It's played through for him. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball. Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Aim forwards. Tevez conjures time and space where few can. He came in hard, very hard. Zola. Now it's Tevez.
The attendance for this match was 80,113.
Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, well played. Oh, good-looking ball. And the shot! He scores! It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Now it's Doué. And he's there to make the challenge. Tries to pass it through. Oh, that's an excellent interception. Plenty to aim at here. Chance, surely! No mistake! Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
substitution for New Zealand, number 11.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Serbia give themselves a fighting chance, back in with a shout.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Now it's Darwin. He's getting hounded, really hounded. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Now it's Tevez. Looking to play him in. Suarez was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Now it's Doué. The defence opting here for strength in numbers. It's not an especially good pass, that. Yaya Toure. Mendieta does really well to win the ball there. Neymar showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Plays a sharp little ball here. Oh, that's well spotted. And it's Tevez. Serbia desperately needing a change in fortune here. Their big day not quite going as planned.
No, it's not, but it's not lost just yet. The desire and hunger, that's still there.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Tevez. That's a shade optimistic. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And Tevez! Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. Serbia really could have done without this to further improve their position of comfort. Oh, he's missed it.
Not the best spot kick I've ever seen, but they've got to keep their heads up and chase this game.
That is good alertness. Oh, super shot at goal! It's fallen loose again! Goal! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
So now the difference is 3. Oh, this looks sharp. Suarez might just make this. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Oh, no joy this time. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and seemingly clueless. This is where they want to be, one small step away from greatness. Win today, and they will be up there amongst the elite.
Against Serbia.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So off we go then. Serbia cannot consider the option of defeat. It's not a question of want, but must. And that could set him on his way. Nice control. Yamal has it in a wide position. Oh, he's decent chance! Goal, Serbia! And look who it is. He leads the way. He leads the way again. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
This is going to make things very interesting, as their opponents will have to take a risk or two now.
Driving forward. Davids. An instinctive... It's a mighty effort! And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And it's Mukiele. And he gets rid in a hurry. Great defending, strong and determined. Spread it left. He's in space and looking for options. And he's managed to get free. Nakata! And that is wildly off target.
Well, he looked pretty much unstoppable there. The only thing missing was the finish, of course.
Beckenbauer, tidy with his distribution. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Lima! Lima! Great effort, beautifully taken.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Serbia with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And the keeper beats it away. Fenerbahce have the chance to go the other way. Chance! Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that.
Nunez brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Shot at goal! He has done it! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Terrible error, duly punished.
Oh, how can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
Serbia are doing very nicely, thank you.
Yeah, and
It's Nakata! Just not quite happening for him just now.
Fenerbahce really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
And that should get the job done. And now they can spring out of defence. Looking to play him in. He's in a good position. And the shot! Oh, it's come loose. Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different. Serbia have their second corner now. Terrific header! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Now it's Yamal. Nunez. Yamal has it out wide and in space. He gets big. Oh no, it's an own goal.
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
Serbia got some help from Lady Luck there. They all count. Celik gets into a good position. And they've got rid. Just eases him off the ball. Whistle's gone, and the referee has given a penalty. Serbia really could have done without this. Eyeball to eyeball with the goalkeeper. And that's one back. Not much more than a formality.
A picture of confidence. That was never missing.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. And he cuts out the supply. Pele. Now it's Nakata. He has found the way through. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Nakata is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Now it's Yamal. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. He's shifting through the gears here. Beckenbauer defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. He's tried one! And that has skinned the post.
Oh, he got lots of power behind that, just couldn't quite get it on target.
Over to the left. And he's had it nicked away. Mbappe stood his ground strongly. Pele. And it's Guardiola. Nice looking ball. That is good alertness.
That's going in strongly.
Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Beckenbauer. Oh, good spread. Yamal gets flagged offside. Hernandez gets over and intercepts. Celik. And we've reached half-time.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more, and probably only one result coming here.
Serbia are broadly in charge, but the contest is still alive at 3-1.
Substitutions taking place.
Here we go again then. They get a throw in. Pinches it off him. Serbia come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
Mendieta. Oh, he's found support out wide. Nakata. And the keeper's got it again. Can he get it through? Nunez! And he's intervened well there. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Serbia clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
He can run onto that. He's got away. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
It's run loose here, and he decides to cross it. Palmer can get it clear. Played out to the left flank.
Forlan really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
That has been cut short. Nunez gets into some space. Gaitska Mendieta. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Swung over. Yamal is onto it in a flash. Oh, easy pickings there. Pele. Nakata. Neither of these two want to come off second best. He's picked his way through. Now the cross. Defending of the desperate variety. Right card! He's done very well to get to that.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And now a sudden chance to counter. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Now it's Yamal. Serbia do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Rijkaard. It'll be a throw-in. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. It's fallen! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
Well, I think it's great. He's showing plenty of fight here. You want that to spread throughout the team now.
Keeper's dealt with that. Serbia are looking to go forward now. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And it's Hernandez. Palmer. And it's hoisted clear. Nicely weighted ball. Van Bouten deals with that comfortably. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Serbia clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And now they can clear their lines. Well, jeopardy does remain here. There have been numerous notable cases of teams throwing it away from this position.
Yes, Peter, but that's something I don't quite see here. As long as the players keep calm heads, as they have...
Kane! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Kane actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Substitution for Fenerbahce.
Serbia have their third corner.
Number 7, Hirotoshi Nakata. Number 8, Pele. Number 21, Elhaj Diouf. Number 14, Pep Guardiola.
It's a pretty loose pass.
Number 22,
And he's gone looking for safety.
number 15, Roberto Carlos. Number 23,
And it's been played through.
number 17,
He is through here. And Berbatov!
Henderson.
Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
Well, he's clearly in one of those moods. I think even he was asking perhaps a little too much from himself then.
Lima. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. No, he's had it taken off him. Roberto Carlos. And the number on the board is 3. Now that's well seen too. Lukiele looking for options for movement. Looking for the run. And the pass is intercepted. And that's it. A statement win on a crucial day, and now major tests await.
Report to the staff room immediately.
So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
What a game, what a performance, and right when they needed it, Peter. How many
Well, there is a definite sense of occasion here as both teams square up to each other with fire in their eyes. This is a day for hope, for expectation, for renewed ambition. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. And we're underway. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
A little bias on my part, but Trent Alexander-Arnold is one of the greatest fullbacks around, certainly when it comes to attacking creativity. So naturally, you'll be bound to see him in the final third, where he can get the very best out of his strengths.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. That has ended up in no man's land. Now it's Neymar. Can he get on the end of this? He can run onto that. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Now it's Kane. And that pass just didn't quite work. And the counter is on. He's in space and looking for options. Vardiol. Paris Saint-Germain are looking to break at pace. And it's Arda Güler. Closing in on goal. Goes back. Looking to play him in. Great work on the overlap. And this is Neymar. Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. Yellow or red? It is red. Well, this is worrying. He is not the sort of player who tends to stay down. Well, Jim, I suppose that was the only possible outcome in the circumstances.
Well, he had a decision to make, Peter, and it's worked out badly.
What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. A real opportunity here from a position of great potential. He's trying the shot.
It was a sterling effort, and at least he kept it on target, and it was worth a go.
Moved on forwards. Hernandez chooses to go crossfield. Now it's Doué.
That's good play from him.
Pings in across. Vardiol tries to clear. Played over towards the opposite flank. Now it's Saka. Played into the middle. Mukiele. Davids picks it up out wide. Crosses it in. That's a decent clearance. In once more. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Beckenbauer out to the right. Back into the middle. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Takes a shot! And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. And it's Lima. Now it's Neymar. Gets a good foot in there. Messi.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Güler. Now it's Kane. Oh, that looks a good ball through. Hernandez. Oh no, this does not look good. Shot could be on. And he's had it nicked away. And the shot! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And Paris Saint-Germain take the lead. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Yeah, I'd rather praise the scorer than criticise the defence here. He stepped forth and conquered.
Paris Saint-Germain have taken the lead.
Well, it's great commitment on show here. They'll be hoping now that they can stay focused and disciplined enough to hold on to this.
Adams. Girassi is onto it in a flash. Oh, that's a key interception. Alexander-Arnold.
Serbia certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Hernandez. And he's picked it up out wide. Knocks it into space.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And he's Fuller!
What an absolute shame. The composure and imagination to set himself free. He should be locked up after that.
Paris Saint-Germain with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. They've played it short. Chance, surely! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Paris Saint-Germain have their second corner now. Alexander-Arnold with the short one. And now a sudden chance to counter. It's a pretty loose pass. Lima does well to get it back.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
That'll be a throw-in. Beckenbauer. Now Mukiele. Threads one in. He's in plenty of space here. Lima. Chance for a shot! Messi. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time, because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
Substitution for Serbia, number 27, Lima.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Number 17.
Serbia really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Oh, well played. Tries to pass it through. And he's picked out the run. He's having a shot! It's in! Serbia are back in business. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Serbia are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Tries to play it through. Picked out. Can he finish? Loose ball. And it's come back out to him. Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And again they hit the front. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
Paris Saint-Germain take the lead.
Well, it's great commitment on show here. They'll be hoping now that they can stay focused and disciplined enough to hold on to this.
It's a loose ball. They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Good ball, good take. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Ball's gone out of play. Now that looks a decent ball. Well read, nice interception. Saka might just make this. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Vardiol. Serbia do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Goulet shapes to shoot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Shot a goal! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Messi can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
Substitution for Serbia. Number 19.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. So a couple of front-footed alterations here, a pair of forwards entering the field.
Yeah, and it looks like quite a shake-up to the front line. Interesting, we'll see how it develops.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Rudiger cuts out the pass. Great vision. Nicely weighted ball. Neymar. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Looking for the run. And the finish! It's in! Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage. Fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more.
Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead. And how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
This is quite a battle.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
And they're quick to get it back. Can he get it through? And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
he's gifted it to the opposition. Palmer, and he shoots! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! Into the lead once more. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
Paris Saint-Germain go into the lead.
Well, it's great commitment on show here. They'll be hoping now that they can stay focused and disciplined enough to hold on to this.
And that could set him on his way. Can he finish? They've done it! Dying minutes, and we're all square again. It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
So all square with almost no time remaining. He's had a shot! Yes, he's done it! Late in the day, this could well be it! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold out?
There's still a bit left in it, Peter, but they should find the necessary to avoid a slip-up now.
Decent chance! No, he's missed it. Azar. Beckenbauer spots it and intercepts. Mendieta. Now that's well seen too. That's a sharp pass.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
The ball looks a good one. Chance! Oh, taken with style. Oh, that is a late call, but it's the right one.
Yeah, the assistant called it correctly. There's some disagreement, as usual, but they've got it right.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What...